that means absolutely nothing
Yeah.
to me.
Oh yeah.
I do the whirling surge up, and then
Yes, that's
Okay.
what I do. I don't know the names
that's
of them.
the fast one that spins, right?
That's the one that costs 3 vigor, and then the one that costs 2 is the one that costs
gnome.
1.
I use the
Mini
jump,
Pascal.
the spin, and then the other one on the way down. That help?
Okay.
Are you good, Goodwin? Okay, let's go.
I love I push these specific buttons. I hope your binds are the same.
That
Yeah.
means absolutely nothing
He
to me.
could. He was hoping everyone had default binds.
No.
I've played League for 14 years. I
That
call it
was your
Q
first
and
mistake.
W and E.
I just spelled the wrong one. Someone get Wookiees.
Fine.
Holy shit, dudes, we're doing it.
They look better
Why was I 1 there?
because a lot of people were dead.
Oh, people were dead. Never mind.
People were
Get more health.
Man, I don't know.
Lag.
I don't know. Yeah, my lag. Like when we go into that, I basically can't do anything. My buttons are just.
I'm
locked.
lucky I was alive.
Yeah.
I'm
I blink
not
out of my
lagging, and I
route,
expect
and then
I
I
would
can't
be.
do anything. There's my screen is just like frozen for like 3 seconds.
Do you have
Nice
separate
recovery,
raid
Goodwin.
settings?
I press south.
He turned down his
Yeah, lagged
graphics
out.
from 10 to 9.
No, I turned it down to 5.
But
Go for
do you have raid settings too? Separate
Raid
ones?
settings.
You
I
have
don't
that?
know.
Oh my god.
If he hasn't set those, no shot.
He has to get his reading glasses for that. Hold on.
Oh no.
I am
No
not.
shot.
I'm not really having lag issues. I'm using just like the default 4 on the slider, and I'm
All
not.
right. Well,
having
then I'll
any
change it
issues.
down to 4. God.
So I did drop a post in. I've not read this, so take it for what it is. But this will be for I guess Tuesday. But probably go through that doc if you're having graphics problems.
I have more problems in Valdraken than I do on this fight. It's so weird.
I mean, I don't lag in anything.
I
Except for
only
that.
lag in Valdraken. Like everywhere else, I have upwards
If
of 200
you lag in
FPS.
Valdraken, your CPU is choking.
Is
I
that what
learned
it
that the
is?
hard way.
Yeah.
Uh,
Graphics card doesn't do shit for this game.
Like, you can put a 2080 Super in and be pretty fucking golden.
I had a 1080.
I have a
And that was
12700K. So there's that.
That's like mid tier.
It's got a lot of memory latency too, so that'll hold you back.
I literally just got it a year ago, and I'm not replacing it.
Free personal here. Stay live.
Freedom Simone.
Time boss.
I cannot dispel that.
We're doing it.
Made it farther.
Ooh.
It told me to go up, and I said, "Fuck you, I'm not going up." So I might whipped.
I tried to.
So excited. Why?
Okay, second one. Where are we putting these?
What do you mean?
Dispels.
So it's the skull marker behaves as point number
Priest.
1.
Okay.
Yeah. So then.
Are we just
That's
fanning?
too
So if
far
I'm
away for us to get back in with the roots.
yeah, as I say, if I'm also facing, like I'm standing on skull and facing purple, am I just going left then?
Ideally, the boss would be yes. So
Okay.
if like
Okay, so
2
this
would be
two.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, literally like a mirror reflection from the other
Got
one.
it.
But also that does mean that we want to pull the boss in a little bit, like to maybe where I'm standing. I guess let me just move purple marker.
So,
How about that? That would make
when
more
did
sense, wouldn't it?
I didn't pay attention to when those dispels were going out, but we go over there, we drop roots, we have all those roots, and in the middle of that, we're also having
8
mushrooms.
seconds after those roots, we will have.
We're
the
doing
dispels
mushrooms.
and mushrooms in between. Yep.
Yeah, so you're saying just don't plant on purple, try to move a little closer to the edge.
I
We
think
can do
honestly, what we just need to do is have the entire raid move to the new purple. I think if we just shift purple, everyone will
And
go over there
then-
and it'll be okay.
Second question for healers: should I use Swift or guidance on that second set of roots? Because I think I used.
For right now, we
it
should
did
use
like 2
literally
million.
everything.
Okay,
all those
because
roots.
it did 2 million. I didn't know if you just wanted me to use it
Yeah,
there. or the
don't be
first one.
saving CDs and stuff during that. Use everything you can to break those roots and treants and stuff, and we'll fix
for
the
healing,
DPS
that's
later.
what that is.
Well, I'm just asking for healing.
You know.
Because I think I'm just stacking 3 earthquakes there and then liquid magma, and that just kind of does its own thing.
I just need my hand on the keyboard because I can't do anything.
Also, I've
He
updated the markers here a little bit. I'm stealing red. The whoever is second, just know that you're in the gap here between markers, and then red will be 3 over there. So we have kind of like at least some sense of where people need to be going.
Okay.
How far are we from? Are we getting close to transition to the next platform? Is it?
Yes.
We
So
have-
after we get through that set of dispels and flare bombs, we will then take a lock gate with the next fire beams, and we will be pushing in that fire beams transition.
Okay.
Assuming
So
our
we're pretty
DPS
much
is
right
not-
there at it then.
Yes.
Close.
We need
Okay.
another 20 seconds in, and we will be transitioning.
Easy.
We
We are working on
Are we
mini
lusting?
P2 of P1. No, but I also don't want us to practice the lust timings because that will influence how people play, and we're going to be doing this for a long time. So
yeah, we're already about 60 pulls in tonight.
5, 4.
Everything that I've seen, this is where everybody gets stuck at the first night.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I dispelled instead of freedom. I'm terrible. My bad.
Imagine.
I mean, you freed us from our misery.
Yep.
So.
oh my god, I was doing so well that pool, Excel.
Sorry.
I was sitting number
How
4.
That was the
dare
pull.
Excel's doing number 1, number 2 damage.
In front of all of these Excels too.
I'm a new healer, guys. Sorry. To the expansion, at least.
Same.
Same.
Oh, Klondike's right. I have no gold.
Oh, if people need gold, like for repairs and stuff, just ask one of us.
5,
I don't mind giving
4,
gold out.
Bro, I have gold. That's fine. I have like 400k, but I swear to God, this is gonna take it all.
Guild repairs?
I think I ran out of those.
Imagine running out of gold in front of yourself.
Nerds.
Somebody get Kyatsu bomb, please. Oh, never mind.
Okay, that beam just straight up murdered all the melee.
I
Yeah.
did not die. I would like to call it out. I survived.
Yo, what
You
happened
were
with
not-
those spells?
I
Was
watched
somebody
that
out of
evoker
position?
with the bomb go straight into the fire beam.
No, it's
I
fire
see
beam.
everything.
All right, so let's see which evoker is it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Those
Bryson's
died
a
early.
fella.
All right, so
Dude, it's not me.
avoid those fire beams, especially if
fuck
you have.
I
is-
legit just watches this evoker just yeet himself directly into the center of the fire. I'm like, well, this is how we die.
I would expect that from a Havoc Demon Hunter.
But the evoker did not die until 6th. I don't think that was it.
Dude, I fleed from that class.
That fire beam was dragging.
Slabo out here catching strays.
Slabo.
Forgot Slabo was here.
Freedom.
Something's
We
wrong
missing
there.
something
So,
healing
Eric-
CD wise there.
I
'Cause
was gonna
we're
say, so, well, hold on. Eric was telling me that, you know, we're taking barely any
Yeah,
damage from the
melee.
treant, and we're taking 33 million damage in those, like, 5 or 10 seconds when those treants all come out from their fiery aura stuff. So
Yeah,
maybe we
'cause they
shouldn't be breaking
pulse.
that many of them, if possible.
Are
I
we
mean,
sup-
I pop ice cold there, and by the end of it, I'm still at like 10%. So if everybody's not popping a personal, and we don't
It's
have like 2
Yeah,
healing
literally
cooldowns going,
everything is supposed to go there. Like,
That's with Aura Mastery, and people are just taking unhealable damage.
That's also salvation. Just putting that out there. That's a fucking 12-minute cooldown.
I mean, you also
Jesus.
lost a healer there, and we're basically 3 healing. So
True.
Are we
True.
supposed to be taking the boss near the big circle where the fire comes out? Because I can't.
Yes. Because the
in
idea
that
is
general area, yes.
Because you can run through the first 2 circles really quickly because they spawn right next to you. That way you're not having to dodge and you're rooted.
I mean, I
Here's-
did that and then they just spawn again.
Here's my next question. Do they still pulse damage if they've been hit with like a stun or anything like that?
I believe so, but
Yes.
I have not double confirmed. I
Okay.
think it's
They
just their
get
presence.
stunned by my Infernal when it drops. So-
Okay.
We just need to keep getting there, and
5,
then maybe we'll tweak
4.
it.
3.
It's big damage cooldowns, big
1.
healing cooldowns, big personals there. Like literally hold nothing.
Hit her up.
We're okay. We can at least keep going. Nope.
Nope.
Flare bomb.
Jinx.
Who missed
Oh,
the
that was a
flare?
cinder.
No, it
That was a
wasn't a
cinder.
flare
Somebody
not?
got my.
no, I died and I had the debuff.
I can't release.
Oh, I accidentally hit reincarnate.
There you go.
Oops.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't let me release. I don't know why I was letting you.
If a healer dies before they get their dispel off,
I said we were okay with the dispels. I did say we were okay in a general sense.
Everything is fine.
Fire all around.
I love that meme.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boss.
Yeah, that damage is just too much, I think.
I mean, again, you were down a healer. So.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
I died from stack damage.
From what damage?
Stack?
I always desperate prayer it. I know it sucks because right after that we're gonna take all that damage, but that's the only way I live it.
I mean, aren't you
have
getting
a
a freedom there?
So you don't need the
I've
stack.
never received the freedom.
I sent the freedom out on you.
I've never gotten one.
See, I've got a macro. It's
But
called the Simone macro.
Right. I don't know. I'm gonna stand out then and wait for it instead of stacking.
Who are you pain suppressing? Because I mean, thanks for calling for it.
So that's probably why, because you're dying to the entangle right away.
You just stand farther out then. And then just call for the freedom if you don't get it.
I have been.
Yeah.
I did that attempt.
You got the freedom, that pull. Like it is in the logs. The buff is on you.
Okay, then I died too quick to use it.
Yeah, I don't stand.
Well, just
I
don't be stacked in.
I stand out. I thought you meant the first stack. I always have to desperate prayer that too, just to try to not die.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jesus.
That was, yeah.
So what's going on there?
We're taking so much damage from the Trents.
The Trents, it's millions of damage.
That is the fight. I promise. You lost a healer to a fire beam and a tank, so that probably followed up with mushrooms exploding.
Are the vines not dying because we're not doing enough damage, or just because people are dead?
Yes. I mean, we do need to be doing more damage to them, yes, but
like, my problem is I am like absolutely useless, and that's where I have my big cooldowns. I can't even do anything. There's so much, like, I just might as well just take my hands off the keyboard. After I blink, everything's just frozen for me for like 5 seconds.
Can you batch your spells or no? Because like when I was having that issue on Prague with Heroic, I could still batch my spells even though it wasn't showing anything on my screen.
You know, let me ask this. Instead of playing half to half, because I know we're getting there with the current movement, could we not play thirds? Instead of going one half the room, the other half the room, play thirds. So that way we kind of bait. We have the tornadoes. They get over there to diamond, but instead of going to diamond, we come over here instead. So that way there's not as much cluster damage from. I think it'll give
the damage
people
is
a
gonna
better
be
chance
always
of
there.
getting tighter on top of each other too, because we have so many people spread out so far, rooted. I think it's causing another layer of issues as well.
The
That
only
make sense?
benefit to moving sideways there, which there is a benefit, is that the tornadoes can be a little easier to dodge if we have enough root breaks that people can get out. Because like right there, we're gonna have to be dodging 2 sets of tornadoes, ideally instead of the one. But if we have enough root breaks, then yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's just the thought is just
But the
that way
damage itself
everyone can
is
pixel stack right here as opposed to being spread out in about an average of a 38-yard range, which is what's happening right now.
I mean, I'm definitely down to try it. I don't think it
Well,
hurts.
we're losing healers to beams anyway, right? So that does kind
Right,
of solve the
but-
problem.
Well,
yeah. Alleviate rather, not solve.
I mean,
Yeah, instead of being
feel like people
instead
are
of
probably
a
gonna still die to
5-yard
beams over there
spread
too, but-
between 2 sets, you're going to be over here. You're going to have about a 15-20-yard spread in between, and plus people just have a. I think it'll be safer for us as a whole, because there's just so much going on, and plus if the key is just to get everyone broke out as quickly
I mean,
as
let's try
possible.
it for sure.
Yeah,
Let's,
I mean,
I'm gonna. So the new healer dispel place will be Skull, and we will ideally try to go the purple-ish here. Let me move red accordingly.
yeah. But what we'll do is.
So are we moving?
That the tornado shit will get baited over there, but we'll move here to purple instead.
That's right. Let me hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, we.
So skull is first, and then red
Blue is going to be a blue. We may have to run through fire on blue or by fire on blue. That should be fun. It should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Blue's not our fucking drop spot anymore. I'm being dumb
5,
again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, just mulligan.
Just like that. Yep.
I mean, you choose the mulligans.
I was about to rip revival and then I died. So
What happened there?
Fire beams.
yeah, we
Beams
got
of
some
fire.
barbecued chickens going on.
Well,
Yeah,
this
fight looks
all
hard.
right.
Converge at the same spot.
Thanks for showing up, Cord.
I watched that pull and fight looks pretty hard.
All right, let's show casual what we've learned tonight. It is not dying to the first set of fire circles.
Yeah, and that storm lets God take
Have we
over.
learned that?
Wait, casual, are you watching my video?
Possibly.
Oh, crap.
No. I'll stream to distract him.
Imagine watching a tank POV. Jeez.
Melee
fight-
POV.
The only POV that matters.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you proud of us?
Who was that?
Who
Someone
is
was in
in
melee
there?
circle?
Yeah.
Who was that? Like, it only targets ranged and healers. So who was in melee range? Who?
You should never be
Someone
in
I mean,
there.
What? That's the with the big circle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, get
Literally
literally
at
in
the-
there, but like starting in there is fine. You just run out. That's not why we died at all.
No.
Then why did we die?
Because Larry died and then missed a poison mushroom.
Yeah, mushroom.
I was inside the mushroom, got double ticked by a fire beam, and I
Yeah. We
stopped
had a
walking.
really shit overlap there.
It happens.
Just because casual showed up doesn't mean we have to like fall apart here.
Yes, it is.
Like
In my
performance
contract.
anxiety. Good lord, take a pill or something.
Oh look, Wookiees is streaming. Perp Gang.
5, 4,
Shit.
3, 2, 1.
Blue gang.
Yeah, I was gonna
I made the
say.
executive decision.
So who didn't dispel?
Whoever was second.
Someone was dead.
The moon was off center, and it clipped me when I was running out.
Simone did dispel. It was.
Excel did
Would
not
it be
dispel,
on?
but she was dead.
It was supposed to be on moon, yes, but it was not.
What you're saying the person
I'm
wasn't on moon?
confused.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was me, and
yeah.
I was right here. So
Oh,
I
you
mean,
just dispel as soon as it's up. Doesn't matter where they are.
Yeah,
I
you
dispelled.
both
No,
are
I do the
supposed
first
to
dispel.
stacked. Yeah.
And
You-
I
you're
was
both
right
supposed to
here.
stack out there,
I
so.
mean, I get that, but the fire was going on and all that stuff. There was a million stars. As soon as I got it, I dispelled because if you're 1 inch away from the marker, it should be fine.
They are guidelines. They're not. We're not. We're gonna eventually get here and not have markers, right? So it's like you totally fine to eyeball them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rav, you can't even kill us.
Just you watch me.
Damn. Son.
So what was that? Dare I even ask?
Take a
Shroom
guess.
damage on me.
What's that, Rav? Sorry.
Shroom damage on me.
He stood in a shroom.
I was
Yes.
in the mushroom. Yeah, sorry, I'm just focused. I'm not watching who's dying and stuff. I'm not that. Don't have that bandwidth. So.
You don't keep
I
four
wanna-
details windows up at all times.
No, I'm sorry.
I want to ask something because
do.
I don't know if I'm going crazy and I don't want this to sound toxic, but does North ever change position?
No.
Because I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind.
What do you mean?
North bomb midair. Yeah, I just okay. Okay.
Let's at least get to try Ren's suggestion on purple position.
I know. Please make it through the first set of dispels. Please don't die. Please get the
Let's just say,
bombs.
we did a bunch of pulls at like a minute each time.
I know.
Even if you
What
don't get
happened?
the same bomb and somebody messes up, you
Yeah,
can still recover.
Dad
in time. It's
showed
not
up,
the end
and
of
then
the
we're
world.
just like, let's do every
1.
stupid thing possible.
All right, let's focus.
Sure, blame Dad.
That's what we do. Purple, purple, purple.
Do the purple.
On it.
Bubble Tawny.
This might be a dumb question, but on that second route, is there a reason why some people are still like way outside?
Yes, that's
Because
where
we're
we were
just-
having
We're
people
popping
break.
the snares.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I make a few
No,
quick
you may not.
suggestions?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So one thing I noticed is I feel like we're kind of moving a little bit too far. So on the
second one?
first one, we're like going all the way to green. I feel like we don't have to do that, and we can just move to like right here and do the bait. When we bait the second beam, we bait it right here. We don't have to run all the way to purple. We can run like right here, and then the next set of dispels just follow the same line, just going the other way here. So that way we're not like huffing it across the entire platform. time.
further or the closer you are to the original, the more two crossing beams that you have to dodge. So the intent, at least, to do the big move is to make it where you are dodging the purple beams immediately, and now they're past you, and you have some grace period, and now the green beams come at you. Right? If you get
there a
like,
happy
dead
medium?
middle between, well, dead middle between them is the problem that we fixed in the very beginning, which is what we were doing.
Okay.
So I mean, it's
the only
all
reason
ways are doable, but
yeah.
each has its ups and downs. But at the end of the day, if people are not dodging beams, people are dodging beams.
Yeah. The only reason I bring it up is I watched a few VODs where it was not as big of movements, but if this is working for us.
I mean, the other thing is like I've seen a shit ton of videos, and it feels like everyone does it different too. So it's like I don't know what the best is. Honestly, I really don't.
Yeah. Well, we only did one pull of that, so we'll go again.
5, 4.
I want to see 79%.
1.
Double time.
I just don't understand how you heal through that. I don't know.
I feel like we need to cut that down.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look at that. I find
Yeah.
it hard to believe that we can withstand that kind of damage.
Well,
I mean, I had ice hold up and still died.
Well, like just no. Obviously, I've only been here 10 minutes. But the amount of routes that we're breaking early, spawning Trents, is there like a
We are
happy
intentionally
medium?
breaking as many as we could there. So if we need to dial it back, we obviously can. But
Okay, yeah, I just wasn't sure if like that is what was causing all the extra damage.
I mean,
But
it
again,
is.
yes, that is what's causing
That is
the damage.
100%
Yes.
what's doing
Okay.
it.
But in fairness, that's the first time that we've been there with all the healers and actually seen it. So.
Also, if you're gonna
Can we
break
like
it,
dial
shouldn't
it back
you
to only
wait?
half the routes being broken?
I mean,
Why
if
don't
I
we
look
try
through here, am I
barrier
going to see where people
beams,
actually use
dial it
cooldowns?
back?
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe
just
using Hellstone, like stuff
maybe-
like that, just to see it.
Maybe let's just only break the route if you're gonna get hit by one of the fire beams.
And you should wait to do it, perhaps.
I don't know
That's
if
just
you
less
guys
time
have
it's
seen it, but I
AoE.
posted the damage and the healing graphs from details in Raider chat. And when the trends come out, there's a large spike, but it doesn't look like our healing is spiking at all. It goes down.
That's 'cause we're
during that
dying?
time.
Yeah, it's because people are dying.
There's
But it's
one
like
other-
immediately, like as soon as the trends come out, it immediately drops in healing. So like as soon as they're coming out, we're dying. So I don't know if that's like the reason or how we can fix that.
No, people are just insta dying as
Well-
soon as those bursts of damage come out. Like the healing definitely is not stopping like that unless people are dying.
Well, I mean, we had one death to fire beam, then the next one's to falling star, next is to falling star, next is to fire beam, then to fire beam, then to fire beam, then to fire beam. Our first 7 deaths there were fire beam. Like,
people
it's
are
Yeah,
dying
that's
from
not a
the
healing issue.
Excel, you are the first death to healing, and you're the 9th death. The rest are.
And that's when
And by
already
that point, we had
8
7 people
had
dead
already
and their
fucking
damage
died.
all
True,
gone.
if 6 people got hit by
and-
fire beam, then that's on them to fix it.
Well,
Yeah,
we're not killing the vines fast enough.
Yes, we
What's
do.
up?
The vines are also not dying fast enough. They need to be blown the fuck up.
Our damage should be considerably higher right now.
Yep. But again, we just need to. We need to get there. We will get.
5,
We will see it
4,
more.
3, 2, 1.
out of range. Can someone else get 4, please?
If I'm too far, just let me know.
Thank you.
I'm also not core.
Remember every defensive you have here.
I said 4.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
So close to touching the feather. I wanted to fly.
Rin has healed
Like
our
both
entire
of our
team.
shrooms were overlapped with the damn puddle there. That is just.
I don't exactly know. Like, it might just be the trance. I don't know, but it's whatever. Like the explosions of damage there. It seems like there's like 8 of them, like within 2 seconds. It's not any melees going out from trees, but I could be completely wrong.
It's not melee. The trees do pulsing AoE damage.
Yeah, they
yes.
pulse.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But in fairness, we died there from it was a mushroom that got missed. Like
2 of them, and that's just because they were in the middle of the damn fire shit.
Is that maybe? Do we need to adjust purple? Like, is that?
I don't know who mentioned it, but we could pull purple closer to, say, kind of back to where we started in a sense. You know, just move halfway back. We'll still have plenty of space in regards to avoiding the beams, and it'll allow people to group up a little bit easier too. I think it'll buy people more time to get over here to this side.
You think like here where I'm at, ish, or you mean back in toward
more like right here?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
getting that close to the boss, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm certainly willing to try. I got no.
The other.
Let's give it like one more try, man. Sorry, Council.
Now, I have one question, and I can talk
4,
about it after this poll. I just an
3,
observation.
2, 1.
Tommy?
Freedom.
Like there, I feel like we're in a pretty good position. Like we probably didn't have to have people dropping roots.
Not for long.
80%.
So, here's my question, and I don't remember where I heard or saw this, so I don't know if it's true. But can somebody confirm? Is the health of the triad dependent on the health of your root when you break it, or is
Correct.
it always full?
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay, so if we want to minimize damage spike there, we're talking about only breaking root if you have to, or moving the boss. If we get the boss into a position where it's not likely that we need to break roots to survive or dodge tornadoes, which I feel like the position we took it to was actually pretty good there. Could we not just DPS as much of the roots as we can before breaking, and then you minimize the amount of healing required on top of the treants? Because the other thing the treants do with their health bars, which I know you can turn them off, but also their AoE like pulse little effect, is it hides ground mechanics, and it hides to an extent the incoming fire beam. So minimizing the amount of time we have those out, like you do the same amount of damage whether it's an ad or a root.
Correct.
Right. So
No, I mean it's absolutely a strat. Yes, that is an option. 100%.
That is something you could toy around with. Is that positioning if you don't have to break the majority of them and just blow them the fuck up normally?
The trade-off is trying to figure out, can you, like, you're gonna have to break some because, like, you know, fire tornadoes are not completely consistent. Someone's gonna be in a spot that they have to break to get out. That is an option, 100%.
what I'm
So what-
seeing, right, is there's dispels coming up right after that. So if you're gonna break it, pretty much only your ranged and healers who could potentially get that dispel should be broken, so they can start moving early. And then by that point, your melee are probably broken out to collect the feathers, because the feathers are
The
a
ad should be
non-factor in
dead
that fed
before.
anyway.
If the ads are not dead before the dispels go out, we've failed the DPS check on that.
So before everyone leaves, though, like just really do some research on this fight about your classes and whatnot. I'll try to fix my graphics because honestly, I'm absolutely when that spawns for 7 seconds, I can't. I'm surprised I even live. I might just freeze and don't do anything every single time. It's just at that moment too. So
A few things to
Putting my
note.
graphics down over and over and over again.
And so I even put it to level 1 and it didn't make a lick of difference.
The graphics optimization link that 50 posted, a few things to note from it. People were talking about the 10.2 when that updated, it changed the render scale to like 98 and 99% sometimes.